Final moments before pit bike stock 160 Group A gets underway. The last few riders taking their place on the grid. Looks like the start officials are happy. The green flag goes up and pit bike stock 160 are away. They barge into the first corner, some bar banging there, but they all seem to get through safely, and up the hill they go for the first time. Really close battle into that top corner. And as they make their way down to Carousel, let's see who emerges at the front. Could well be Aaron Walker up there. One rider goes down in the Carousel section. So as the mini bikes come around for the first time, we're saying hello to the Esquena family watching the competition from Catalonia. It's the motorcycle heartland there, you might say. John Daniel McDonald says, these guys are awesome. Can't wait to come racing with us. And Jimmy Kimbo says the track looks mint, which it certainly does. Second lap now of the pit bike stock 160 making their way through the top corner, and it's as close as ever, but they are starting to break away slightly at the front. The battle still on for second place. Ava Carter in there, Richard Cooper, Martin Cockayne also well placed. We've got one rider stationary just at the top of the circuit, making their way down towards Devil's Elbow on the approach to the S's section. Could well be a mechanical problem maybe. So around the first corner, 133, Aaron Walker, still your race leader. Ava Carter, oh, third place goes down, big style there, the back end washed out. The rider okay, very spectacular looking crash, but fortunately the rider slid away safely. There are waved yellows on the first corner as the rest of the field go charging through. The bike somersaulted through the grass. Of course, it has rained in the week, so some of that grass might be a bit damp, but fortunately the rider okay. Rest of the field now making their way through Carousel, so that fallen rider out of third place is okay, but out of the race, the bike looking a bit damaged. None of that, of course, bothering Aaron Walker, the race leader, as the battle still rages for second place. They're making their way through Devil's Elbow now as the race leader, Aaron Walker, goes past the finish line and through the first corner. 47, Richard Cooper still in second place as they charge up the hill. Coming down towards Carousel, the battle now for around 6-7 places. It's very, very close indeed as they come down the inside. Number 67 in there, battling for position as they all fight their way through. The rider out of the race, incidentally, number 247. But that's Patrick O'Connor, but he's okay. Spectacular crash from O'Connor, but he is out of the race as the chasing pack now making their way through Devil's Elbow up towards the final corner. There's number 7, Ava Carter, well and truly in the middle of it. They go past the finish line now. It's very, very close indeed. Number 67 in there as well. That's the machine of Ross Humphries, who's fought his way through the field as they make their way up the hill. Still as close as ever, this battle for third place. Aaron Walker continuing to lead the way. As Ford there loses a place, I think, to Ava Carter possibly, but they're still scrapping away as they make their way down towards Carousel. They go through that left-hander back up to the top of the hill. And there's Ava Carter trying to defend that position, but 4 riders behind, making things very, very close indeed in this pit bike 160 Group A race coming up towards the final corner. And a train of riders coming up towards the finish line now as you go into the closing stage of the race. Number 67 still in there. Ford and 166 also in the battle as well. They go around that right-hander up the hill towards the top corner. I think Alan Carter in there as well as the race leader. Unaffected, of course, Aaron Walker all on his own at the front. 1-3-3. Aaron Walker leads the way, but the real battle now coming down into Carousel. They're almost 3 aside through that corner. Some real bar banging for position there, but the riders not trading paints. A good clean battle so far. There's number 2, John Robinson, heading towards the S's, up towards Devil's Elbow. They got a back marker in there as well, but Robinson doing a fantastic job. Number 2, was a bit of 2 riders touch there in Devil's Elbow, and that allows number 2, John Robinson, to pull away slightly coming around the final corner, and they are incredibly close. We can see number 99, Alan Carter, in there as well. Black leathers with the white helmet going up the hill as one rider moving aside. And it's getting close. They almost touched there into that top right hand, a very fast part of the track on that uphill. But Robinson pulls away slightly into the top of the mountain. They come down the hill towards Carousel, and it's still as close as ever in that battle. They're going through Carousel now with Aaron Walker, the 1-3-3, heading up towards the final corner and really running away with things at the moment, although he is being closed on slightly by number 47, Richard Cooper, in second place. The top 2 riders now making their way to the top of the hill, and they are starting to get close. 1-3-3, a race leader from 47. They're coming down towards Carousel now, and the battle for the lead is getting very close indeed. Number 2, the machine of John Robinson, still holds on to that position as the leaders go up towards the top of the hill. But it's almost a train of riders behind. Alan Carter in there as well. Ava Carter also well placed. And somebody's gone off at the top of the hill, trying to identify who that rider is. So there's a rider down at the top of the hill and still on the floor. Waved yellow's up there as well. The rider, I think, winded and crawls away. I think there we see the cut to the rider. And I think that's Alan Carter that's gone down. Another rider in trouble as well, going down towards Devil's Elbow. So this Glan Gors circuit is really testing the riders, and that guy's had enough. I think he walks away from the bike in disgust and looking to try and find pieces of the bike, I think. Of course, the leader's still on track and looking very strong indeed. So it looks like one of the early favourites, Alan Carter, is out of the race. He's at the top of the hill trying to get back on the bike, but he's okay. All very close indeed, though, in this pit bike stock 160 Group A race, with Aaron Walker and Richard Cooper battling away for the lead. And they've just gone past the finish line now. Cooper starts to close up on Walker as they go up towards the top of the mountain. Of course, we have the waved yellows at the top of the hill, and the leaders are making their way up to the top of the hill now with 1-3-3. Aaron Walker still leading the way, but Richard Cooper is starting to close up. They make their way down the hill towards Carousel, and it looks like Cooper is lining up for the pass. This battle further down the field, making their way past the finish line now, but it's getting very close for the lead as they make their way towards Devil's Elbow. And Cooper really started to put number 1-3-3 Aaron Walker under some pressure. They come through Devil's Elbow. Looks like the last lap board is about to be ready for the race leaders. 1 lap to go. As 47, Richard Cooper goes down the inside, trying to look again through the first corner. And they've got back marks in front. The leader's going up the hill now. And it looks like Richard Cooper has a run on Aaron Walker. The leaders at the top of the hill now, threading their way through the back markers. And on this final lap, it looks like Richard Cooper may have passed Aaron Walker, who's led most of the race. And indeed he has. They're nestled in the back markers going through Carousel for the final time up towards the second half of the lap. Let's see if Aaron Walker can fight back. Had a very close battle there as they come through to Devil's Elbow for the final time. This one's going to get close. Here come the leaders through Devil's Elbow for the final time. Number 47, Richard Cooper, leads them round the final corner and will take the checkered flag, snatch the win on the final lap. And a slightly dejected looking Aaron Walker has to settle for second place. Great finish there to the pit bike stock 160 Group A. We have Junior Supermoto 90 coming up next. They're in the waiting zone now. They'll be underway in just a few moments. I'm sure Matt Wilkinson won't be too happy with that one from Connor Bolsover. Green flag goes up and away we go for Pit Bike 160 Group A. They charge into the first corner with Aaron Walker grabbing the lead around that first corner. They charge through and pile up the mountain for the first time. Alan Carter and Ava Carter second and third. Patrick O'Connor, Jack Carter, Williams, Lawrence Wardle, John Robinson all in there on that first lap. And they go round the top of the mountain down towards Carousel with Aaron Walker breaking away slightly at the front. Rider down in the Carousel on the first lap. Trying to identify who that fallen rider is, but gets back underway at the back of the field. Aaron Walker leads the way and breaking away slightly as they come round the final corner, but the battle now well and truly on for second place. So Walker leads and holding on to second place. Number 27, the machine of Jack Carter with a great start. Look at this battle here as they pile through the first corner. Incredibly close action. There goes Walker through the top corner. And then look at the rest of the top 10. Incredibly close. Richard Cooper, number 47, with a great start. Making up 13 places on the first lap. And he's in fourth place. There he is. And Richard Cooper's on the move. He goes down the inside. And now in second place. So look out for number 47. There he is. Richard Cooper making his way through the S's in second place. Aaron Walker leads the race by 3.5 seconds. But definitely the man on the move. Number 47, Richard Cooper. And Cooper, you can see there the back end breaking away slightly through Devil's Elbow. He is on the limit as Aaron Walker goes through past the line. The gap between first and second is 4 seconds. So Richard Cooper definitely on the move. And there we see at the top of the mountain now, number 47, Richard Cooper, making his way back down towards Carousel and trying to close up on the race leader, number 133. Aaron Walker goes round the Carousel. The battle now well and truly on. Just a little bit further behind though. Third through to about 9th place. There they go. And that's all very, very close indeed. Ross Humphries in 10th place and Ryan Clark, Tom Orland. Aaron Walker crosses the line in first place, number 133. Richard Cooper, 47, in second place. The gap goes down again to 3.5 seconds. Richard Cooper, the fastest man on the track, 49.670 last time round. Patrick O'Connor still in third place from Ava Carter, Jack Carter and Alan Carter, 4th, 5th and 6th respectively. John Robinson, Williams, Lawrence Wardle, Michael Ford and Ross Humphries all in this battle at the top of the hill now, making their way back down the hill. And Patrick O'Connor with the black and green leathers, number 247, has Ava Carter right on his rear wheel with Jack Carter in there as well. This battle down to 10th place, all very, very close indeed. Going to keep an eye on the leaders now coming into the final corner, because Aaron Walker comes round the final corner and Richard Cooper is on the charge in second place. Here they go up the hill. We should get them in the same shot now going up the mountain. So we'll leave the battle of a third momentarily, as close as it is. And this battle of a first. There's the leader, Aaron Walker. And there's Cooper. Cooper again, 49.3 last time round. So Richard Cooper chipping away at Aaron Walker's lead. And they go down to Carousel. You can see how much he's closing up on Aaron Walker, the race leader. So we're going to see what Richard Cooper can do in second place. The battle of a third still raging away, but this battle for the lead is getting closer. We're going to look at the timing charts when they come round next time. There's the race leader, Aaron Walker, 133, going through to complete another lap. Aaron Walker goes through and Cooper in second. Cooper actually exactly the same lap time, 49.317. So joint fastest lap of the race, and the gap goes down again to 2 seconds. The battle of a third still rages away. Third through to 10th place, only covered by about 3 seconds. Nothing at all in it for third. But this battle, they can see the third place battle at the top of the mountain there. But going through Carousel, Richard Cooper continues to close up on Aaron Walker. They're on the second half of the lap now, making their way down towards the S's and Devil's Elbow, the slowest part of the track. And all the time, Richard Cooper chipping away at Aaron Walker's lead. Walker got the jump at the start, tried to pull away, which he did so. But Richard Cooper fighting his way through the field. Let's have a look at the lap time. And Richard Cooper setting the fastest lap of the race. 49.260. They go up the hill. The battle of a third still rages away as they cross the finish line. They go up the hill. We're just going to leave this battle of the lead momentarily. We'll keep an eye on that one, see how Richard Cooper gets on. And good afternoon, Jack. How are you? Hope you're enjoying the race. And this is a good one so far. Pit bike 160 as we see the battle for third. Looks like Ava Carter's through to third place. Looking at the leaders though, we're going to come up to the final corner now. And Richard Cooper is closing up on Aaron Walker. Fastest lap last time round. Let's see what the lap time is now. And he's gone faster again. 1 lap to go in this race. And this is going to go down to the wire because Richard Cooper is closing up. We are on the last lap of the race now, and Richard Cooper at the top of the hill. He's closed and closed on Aaron Walker, but now he's got to try and get past. Oh, there's a crash in third place. Third goes down. I think that was Alan Carter that wiped that on the first corner. We're going to stick on this lead, though, as Richard Cooper takes the lead. Richard Cooper in the carousel takes the lead. Waved yellows on the first corner. Alan Carter is okay and pushes the bike away. The back end washed out. But Richard Cooper leads into Devil's Elbow for the final time. And I don't think Aaron Walker's going to fight back. So a great ride there from Richard Cooper. Sides his way through the field and takes the checkered flag. The unfortunate Aaron Walker finishes in second place. And in third, it looks like Patrick O'Connor's going to hold on. Snatches third from Ava Carter.